Summit. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the government of India for hosting this landmark event. What makes the technology of artificial intelligence revolutionary is not just its speed or application potential. What makes it extraordinary is its direct impact on our daily lives, for example in education, healthcare, and how we work and communicate. When we govern AI wisely, it can drive innovation, reduce inequality, and create prosperity that reaches beyond privileged circles. But this outcome is not automatic. Switzerland and India share important values. Both our countries recognize the delicate balance between innovation and responsibility. With AI, we have an opportunity to answer that question more equitably than in past technological revolutions, but only if we build the right framework conditions now. Switzerland is looking forward to hosting the 2027 AI Summit in Geneva and to working with a subsequent incoming host of the 2028 AI Summit, the United Arab Emirates, as partner for the Geneva Summit. Hosting this summit in 2027 will strengthen Switzerland's position in digital policy and reaffirm our commitment to a rules-based international order. It will also consolidate our role as a leading center for innovation and research in AI. Voilà ce que je voulais dire. I'm here to answer some questions. I will answer in French.
Thank you, Mr. President. We now open the floor for some questions. So I will request only the Indian media to ask these questions because the Swiss media has an opportunity to speak with him in French later. So we already have a request from the Press Trust of India. Kunal, would you like to go first?
President,
Please introduce yourself.
President Kunal Datta from the Press Trust of India. Thank you so much for the brief statement that you offered, sir. So I have a two-part question. Is Switzerland going to host next year's AI Summit? If you can confirm that to us. And how was the bilateral meeting with the Honourable Prime Minister?
Oui, j'ai annoncé le prochain sommet à Genève à la plenary session. Le Premier ministre Modi l'a confirmé aussi dans la discussion. L'entretien avec le Premier ministre Modi a été excellent, avec un excellent climat. Nous avons des liens très étroits avec l'Inde. Translation? At the end, ok. Nous avons des liens très étroits avec l'Inde. Nous avons fêté en 2024 75 ans de relations diplomatiques. Nous avons signé un accord de libre-échange, le TEPA, qui est entré en vigueur au mois d'octobre l'année passée, et nous voulons renforcer encore nos liens ici dans le domaine de l'intelligence artificielle, mais aussi dans les investissements. Donc, c'était très positif.
So, for the translation, Mr. President Parmelin announced the summit during the leaders' plenary. It was later confirmed by Modi. The meeting was excellent. Switzerland has very close relationship with India. We celebrated 75 years of relations in 2024. We also signed the TEPA that entered into force in last October 2025. And we also look forward to reinforcing our relationship in terms of AI and research.
Parikshit, introduce yourself, please.
Mr. President, thank you. I'm Parikshit from CNBC TV 18 in New Delhi. My question would be, today at the AI Summit, we're all talking about how to also regulate artificial intelligence. As the President of Switzerland, what's really your biggest worry in terms of artificial intelligence, something we don't know, something we are not able to control, but what would be your biggest concern?
Oui, c'est une question très importante. Comme toutes les nouvelles technologies, vous avez des bons côtés et des côtés dangereux. Le bon côté, ça peut faciliter la vie de la population, des citoyennes et citoyens. Le mauvais côté, c'est l'inquiétude que certaines utilisations de l'AI, l'intelligence artificielle, peut susciter. Par exemple, beaucoup de citoyens et citoyennes s'inquiètent de perdre leur travail. Comment est-ce qu'on répond à ces inquiétudes? Et ça ne concerne pas seulement la Suisse, ça concerne le monde entier. Donc, il faut pouvoir utiliser les bons côtés, et nous sommes d'accord avec le Premier ministre Modi, dans l'intérêt de la population, donc d'avoir une bonne gouvernance, mais nous devons faire attention à ce qui est négatif.
So it's a very important question. New technologies have indeed good and bad sides. On the good side is that it can better the life of the population. On the bad side, it can be sometimes a worry for the population in the terms of notably work replacement. That applies not only to Switzerland but also to India. And here, Switzerland and India and President Parmelin with Modi agree that we need to have good governance for the development of AI.
Any other question? Yeah. Sunday Guardian? Yes. Thank you.
Your Excellency, this is Joyita Basu from the Sunday Guardian. You have spoken about democratization of AI, that you support India's effort in that. What exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about that AI power is getting concentrated in a few hands and the rest of the world is going to suffer because of that?
Nous n'avons pas parlé particulièrement de la concentration de l'AI dans certaines mains. Mais on sait que l'intelligence artificielle, certains grands pays l'utilisent et ont pris de l'avance. Et c'est pour cela que c'est important que les autres pays se mettent aussi d'accord pour une certaine gouvernance. Ça peut faire une balance si des grands pays comme l'Inde, mais aussi des pays à la technologie très avancée, et on peut penser à la Corée du Sud, on peut penser à la France, on pense aussi à la Suisse, si ces pays peuvent s'organiser et créer une gouvernance qui regarde avant tout les intérêts de la population. Ça peut faire une contrebalance et éviter qu'il y ait un monopole ou un duopole dans ce secteur.
So we have not discussed about the concentration in a few hands of big powers. We know some countries have taken a way forward, and it's very important that good governance is brought to everyone. We can mention notably South Korea, France, Switzerland. Those countries need to work together to bring good governance to other countries.
Two more questions. You are not from the media. Okay, we'll come to the ministry later. Just for the media first. Okay. Any other questions from the media? Suhasini.
Thank you. Your Excellency, it's a continuation of the previous question. Given that US and China really make up about 70% of the AI industry worldwide, the rest really just make up about 30%. Is it a disappointment that you don't have a higher level of participation in the governance aspect of this summit today? And is there a way for smaller countries, and I just mean that by size, of smaller countries working together and creating some kind of a structure or a coalition on AI?
Pass the mic.
C'est un langage. Oui, je crois qu'il est important, vous l'avez dit 70% en parlant de la Chine et des États-Unis, mais il est important que les autres pays s'organisent et coopèrent ensemble. Et ce sommet aujourd'hui, ce AI Summit est important pour ceci. On a parlé de la gouvernance, mais il y a aussi dans les petits pays des évolutions technologiques importantes. Et par exemple, ce que les écoles polytechniques fédérales ont préparé en termes avec Apertus, qui est un, comment on l'appelle, multilangage, how do you say in English, modern multilanguage? C'est quelque chose qui fait un contrepoids à un monopole. Donc, avec les pays qui étaient présents ici, il y a beaucoup de possibilités de coopération et d'innovation. Et c'est pour ça aussi que la Suisse veut poursuivre, en organisant le sommet l'année prochaine, veut poursuivre ce que l'Inde a commencé dans ce sens-là. Et je pense qu'à la fin, ça sera une solution aussi gagnante. On ne peut pas faire sans le reste du monde.
So you were talking 70%, talking about China and US, and it's important to organize so that other countries can also have a say. We talked about governance, but there's also a lot about technological evolution in small countries, and for that, for Switzerland, we can mention Apertus, which is a project by the EPFL, which is an LLM, as we say, that brings the countries together. For everyone. Switzerland wants to move forward what it has started today, and it is very important that we work together to have this movement.
One last question, we'll see maybe after, I mean, because it's really for the media, I'll have to give them a chance. I think India today had a question, right?
So, Switzerland has always been a big propagator of ethical AI. Where does Switzerland stand when it comes to environmental concerns, when it comes to AI?
So your question was about environmental concerns when it comes to AI. C'est à propos des questions environnementales quand on parle de l'intelligence artificielle.
Oui, merci. C'est aussi une question importante. Quand on parle d'intelligence artificielle, actuellement, on parle aussi de grosses, très fortes consommations d'énergie, par exemple. Et avec l'évolution technologique, et on nous en a parlé aujourd'hui, il y a des possibilités, on nous a montré dans les stands ici, de nouvelles chips, de nouvelles puces qui sont bien plus efficaces en termes énergétiques. Et je pense qu'un des défis pour l'intelligence artificielle ces prochaines années, ça sera de continuer à se développer, de continuer à offrir des aspects positifs pour la population, mais en réduisant la consommation d'énergie. Parce que dans certains pays, ça pose peut-être pas trop de problèmes, mais dans d'autres, ça pose d'énormes problèmes.
So it's very important because when it comes to AI, there's the question of the big energy consumption. Today, and as we can see in some of the stands here, there are possibilities for more energy efficient technologies. It's definitely one of the challenges with the development of AI, but we do believe that the technological developments will represent a positive aspect to that.
Ok, c'est bon. Merci.
Thank you, President. Thank you, members from the media. With that, we end this media conference, but we have some interactions that are planned, and we take over to the next session now. Thank you.